Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF 205 Live. I'm Matt Stryker, here with Aiden English and Wonder Woman. And today, Aiden English says we're going to see who is going to be the new TWF World Tag Team Champions. Because I have a belief that Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys, their time is up. Well, Wonder Woman said you can believe that if you want, Aiden English, but we don't know who's going to be. Anyway, you're right, Wonder Woman and Aiden English. We got Ernest P. Worrell here. And as the commissioner, I'm still the commissioner, and today we don't know where Matt and Jeff Hardy are. We don't know which chest or bed we put them in, and we weren't going to waste an hour digging them out. So, as commissioner, it is in my power, granted to me by the championship committee, or the booking team, or the riding team, or whatever you want to call it, the executive committee, the executive board, the championship committee, whatever, the championship committee. I can now going to name the new TWF World Tag Team Champions, Victor and Connor The Ascension once again. So he's going to name, so let me get this straight, Matt Stryker says, he's just going to give Rick Victor and Brian O'Connor, he's just going to name them the new TWF World Tag Team Champions. Well, it kind of comes off as being kind of dumb in a way, Aiden English says, but yeah, it apparently seems he's just going to give them, no, that's fighterhood. He's going to give them that winning. So Matt Stryker says this is what it's come down to. Sadly, he's going to give it to them. Well, we all know legs are all fucked up. We all know that one of them had a fucked up. Well, we all know that he's just going to give it to them, Wonder Woman said, which is kind of sad, but wait a minute. Hold on here. We have Mr. Incredible and Elastic Girl coming down now. So let me get this straight, Ernest P. Oh, I can't even stand in the ring. It's so held. So let me get this straight, Ernest P. Worrell. You're just going to give the belts away. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Actually, no, what I think you should do, Mr. Incredible says, is people have to earn their belts here. You know, that's what I believe. Me too, Elastic Girl said. I think they should be earning the belts. Well, you're right, Ernest P. Worrell said. What was I thinking? Today it's going to be the Incredibles, Mr. Incredible and Elastic Girl, meeting the Ascension, Rick Victor and Brian O'Connor. Ernest, oh! Well, here we go. Ding. Well, we're underway now. Ernest P. Worrell, deciding he wanted to name him that. And Mr. Incredible right now, going after, I believe that is Rick Victor of the Ascension. Yes, it is, Aiden English said. It is Rick Victor, formerly of the Ascension. Who held the WWE NXT Tag Team Fighter, the hit team or slap team winning for some time before they lost it. Didn't do really well when they went to SmackDown or Raw, though. Oh! Mr. Incredible coming back again. Down. So good for a McDonald's Happy Meal toy. His other hand goes up. No, it just moves. So good for him, Wonder Woman said. A body slam, Matt Stryker says. If it wasn't for Mr. Incredible and Elastic Girl, we wouldn't even have a fight here, Matt Stryker says. Says Ernest P. Worrell was just going, oh, give them the belts. And here comes Elastic Girl. And now Rick Victor going to tag in O'Connor O'Brien or Brian O'Connor, one of the two. And she took him down. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. She took him down again. She's going to climb up now. Will it happen here? No. I don't know what their move is. Oh! But that move could be the end of this fight, Aiden English said. They could see new TWF Hitman or Slap Team or Smack Team winners here. 1, 2, and only a kick out. Elastic Girl took down Brian O'Connor, or I guess O'Connor O'Brien. Yeah. And now we got Mr. Credible back in here. And he didn't seem so credible, Matt Striker says. And sadly, he got beat up right now. And now here comes Rick Victor back in, Matt Striker says. Wonder Woman said, what is going to happen here? What is going to happen here, Wonder Woman says, here on 205 Live. And Mr. Credible trying to come back. I guess he must have overshot it. Overshotting it. He didn't need to do that. Oh! Oh, man. And Elastic Girl was just taken down, Matt Striker says. Yeah, Wonder Woman says, a mistake, a mishap, and this is going to make the Incredibles not become the hit team, the slap team, the winners here. Well, it's over, Aiden English says. That's a mistake and a mishap will cost them. Sadly, made it where they cannot win the belts now. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winners. And the new TWF Tag Team Champions, or Hit Team, or Slap Team, or Smack Team winners, Rick the Ascension. And now, kind of sad of what happened, Wonder Woman says, really thought the Incredibles had it won here on 205 Live. But sadly, I do not think that's going to happen. Well, Elastic Girl, I think things haven't quite there you go. Well, I understand we have Jonathan Coachman, and he is going to catch up with the Incredibles and see what went wrong, Matt Striker says. Oh, wait, take it away, Coach. Thank you, Jonathan Coachman says. I'm here with the Incredibles from Disney Pixar's The Incredibles. And, well, what happened today certainly would not be what someone would say incredible unless you like the Ascension. Now, Mr. Incredible, things have not really gone your way. I don't know what happened out there, Jonathan Coachman. I mean, we thought we had it won. We thought we were going to win the belts back for the free timers, but something happened, and the Ascension are now free timers. I don't know what happened. Some mistake, some mishap. I don't know. And Elastic Girl, what do you think? What do I think? The Elastic Girl says, I'm the same thing with my husband. I don't know what went wrong. We had it won. Everything was going right. And then some mistake, some mishap happened. And next thing you know, boom, we lost. Well, the Incredibles don't really know what went wrong. And they don't know what went wrong either. Back to you, Matt Striker. All right. Thank you, Jonathan Coachman. but we understand that the Incredibles are back in the ring. Matt Striker says, well, why are they back in the ring? Why are they back in the ring? Aiden English says, do they not know their fight is over? Well, I'm sure they know their fight's over, Matt Striker says, Aiden English, but they had some grounds for being back in the ring. Whatever those grounds are. Well, we don't know the grounds of why they're back in the ring at all. Wonder Woman says, General Manager, we got Diva Talks here. Well, Incredibles, I understand you didn't quite like how things went. Now, the fight overseer, his pick of who wins is final, even if it was done as a mistake or a mishap. So, the only thing I can do is give you another seek to fight the Ascension for the TWF World Hit Team or Slack Team or Smack Team winner or fighterhood, I don't know, sometime down the road. So that's the only thing I can do for you right now, Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. So what do you think? What do I think? Mr. Incredible said, I think that Diva Talks, that's a good pick. I like it, Elastigirl says. Thank you, Diva Talks. We'll take that. Well, so apparently we now know, Matt Striker says, that sometime down the road, sometime we don't know when, the Incredibles will face the Ascension again. Well, when that happens, Wonder Woman says, we will let you know. And Aiden English says, we don't know when that's going to happen, but when it does happen, I tell you the Ascension is going to beat the Incredibles, or the Incredibles are going to beat the Ascension. Well, that's all the time we have here for 205 Live. Matt Striker, Wonder Woman, and Aiden English. Hope you like 205 Live. We'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw.